Right here now is Fox News contributor and former Republican presidential candidate Herman Cain. My friend Herman Cain, good to see you, sir. How are you?
Thank you, David. Happy to be with you.
Well, let's talk about these right-to-work laws. The unions call people who don't want to pay up for a union that they don't use free riders. I call them free Americans. What do you think?
I call them free Americans also. And here's what the unions are not telling people in their narrative. The companies that employ people that are in right-to-work states, they provide other benefits that the unions are in denial of. But the biggest point is the voters in those states are going to be voting for workers to have the freedom to decide for themselves. All you have to do is look at Wisconsin. They had a very similar issue in Wisconsin, and when they no longer had to be a member of the union, by edict, 40% of the people decided they didn't even want to be a member of the unions. So I think that the election is going to be very telling, as you pointed out. But I think that the only good thing in this is that the people get a chance to decide.
Well, Herman, let's broaden this a little bit, because what's clear is that we're involved in an economic boom right now. The private sector is just taking off like wildfire. We got a record number of jobs available to Americans, more jobs than people looking for them. Trump economic policies, a lot of people think there's a direct relation. I mean, it's not coincidental that you lower tax rates, you lower regulations, you encourage carbon production in the United States, and you get an economic boom. Other people, the New York Times just had a piece out today saying clouds darken Trump's sunny economic view, suggesting that the tax cuts were bad for the economy. Who do you think the voters are going to believe?
The New York Times is dead wrong, period. It's unfortunate that they have some people who've been reading the New York Times for years, and they write all of this malarkey thinking the people are going to believe it. Look, I was in business for 50 years. I watched what tax cuts could do. It helped to boost the economy, whether it was local or whether it was national. I experienced what too much regulations did to my businesses. And what Donald Trump has done is to roll back regulations, lead the effort to lower taxes. It is working. So when you hear from publications like the New York Times, they are simply desperate for a message that is not resonating with a lot of people.
Well, and they've been wrong. I mean, you know, you look at somebody's track record to decide whether you believe what they're saying about the future.
Yes.
You look at Paul Krugman, the chief economist for the New York Times, on election night saying that the market was going to crash. It's up 7,000 points on the Dow since the election. You look at Nancy Pelosi saying that, in fact, we're going to have an economic apocalypse as a result of the tax cuts, and you see the economic boom afterwards. So are voters going to look at what works as opposed to what has been said that doesn't work?
Voters are going to look at what works. The only reason that the New York Times can get away with writing garbage like that is that the people who read it haven't taken the time to cancel their subscriptions. That's all it is. Everyday Americans, they don't read the New York Times because they know that the New York Times is trying to feed them a bunch of malarkey. Yeah. So the people who are still reading it are probably the business people who are looking at the stock market, they're looking at their P&L statement, they're looking at their business plans. They're not going to believe that stuff, but they just haven't had time to cancel their subscription.
Herman, we have less than 30 seconds, but I got to ask, shouldn't the president forget about everything else on these campaign tours and just focus on the economy with a simple question, old Reagan-esque question: are you better off now than you were 2 years ago? I think most Americans would say yes to that.
I think that would be an excellent strategy, but I also believe it is good that he's taken his message of accomplishments directly to the people.